Terell, welcome to Carlisle United. You've signed a 2-year deal at Brunton Park. How do you feel?
Oh, very, very excited. Very excited for what the club's, the change at the club that's happened in the last 6 months, and yeah, really excited to get going and hopefully get the club back to League One.
Let's start by obviously starting at the beginning of your career. Youth, you were at Arsenal. Talk us through your career to date.
Yeah, started my youth career at Arsenal until I was 13. Unfortunately, got released. Then I did my rest of my youth career at Charlton, which is the club that I previously was at before signing for Carlisle. So yeah, I've been at a couple long clubs in the non-league when I was younger. I was at Wimbledon shortly after I left Wigan as well when I was younger. So yeah, I've been to a few clubs, but gained a lot of experience and ready to go again.
Being at a club like Arsenal, that'll surely have aided your development quite well when you were that age.
Yeah. It gave me the real grounding of how I play today. Still, some of the little drills and stuff that we used to do when I was younger, I still do it by myself when I get the time. So it's something that yeah, it's still in me.
Watching one of your previous interviews before you've come in, obviously you were at Charlton in youth as well. Like you said before going back, you were quite driven to go back there and make senior appearances for them, weren't you?
I was. It was something that when you're young at an academy, you do have a little slight dream of playing for their first team. But yeah, that sort of thing's out the way, and now I'm really focused on playing for Carlisle United, and I'm really excited and raring to go.
How would you describe your game?
I'm a athletic centre back who can play on the ball. I'm good with both feet, so allows me to play a number of positions across the back line. Last season, I think I played literally every position across the back line, so I pride myself in that versatility. And I'm a good leader around the place, not so much in voice, but in terms of my character and how I apply myself each and every day.
Obviously, the leadership qualities, that's a very important aspect coming into this season as well. Will you be looking to add a lot of that into this side?
Yeah, definitely. Try and impose my experience on where I've played onto the group. Drive a winning mentality and a healthy competitive mentality, I think, which is good for the dressing room.
Played a number of games for Charlton in League One last season. How motivated are you to come in here at Carlisle and get us back to that level, ready for next season?
Extremely motivated. That's my number one target, and that's the only target that I see doing this season. I think like we can't fall short of that. And that's the reason why I've come here to gain a promotion and be at a place for a few number of years.
That's something the gaffer and the owners have alluded to, quite obviously in the last few months. What have your talks been like with those guys before coming here?
All positive, very positive. Most of the talks obviously were over the phone, or as we say, we got that new thing called Zoom that everyone uses. I had a really good chat with the new owners, which really opened my eyes to what they really want to do with the club. And outside of the football, it gave me a good feeling about the club. Like I've played for some non-league, like when I was at Woking and when I was younger, and I really liked the family feeling about the clubs. And just being here, this is the first day I've come here as a Carlisle player, but I felt that warmth, and with the staff and the unity, there's something that I really enjoy. I really like to be in a workspace where there is that family feeling, and I feel that here.
That's obviously going to develop as well. There's so much going on at the minute. Speaking of the fans, we've got the development in the fan zone. You've got all the work going on around with, which I'm sure you could see at the moment. There's, lots to be excited about here.
Yeah, lots to be excited about. For a fan of Carlisle United right now, it's exciting to think what can be in the future, the next season, 3-4 seasons. What can really happen at Carlisle? Can they kick on and be a driving force in the football league? So I think it's really exciting. I've used that word a few times, but it is at the moment in time.
Got that international pedigree as well. You've just come back from international duty with St. Lucia. How did you find that?
It's pride and it's an honour to represent my country. That obviously my parents is the direct link, but growing up, that's the culture that we had at home in terms of the food and the music, and we would go back to St. Lucia to the house that we have there every summer, really and truly. So it is I'm honoured to say that I captain my country. So yeah, it's something I love doing when it comes to the international games. If I'm fit, then I'll definitely want to be playing all the time. So yeah, it's something that I would pride myself in my career that I've done.
What are your aims during your 2 years stay here?
My aims are to strengthen the squad, strengthen the team, and to first of all to gain promotion with Carlisle back to League One, and then just win as many games as possible. In the short term, game to game, stop as many goals going in as possible.
Obviously, looking towards next week, we've got pre-season. It's only 7 days away. How excited are you to get in, meet the boys, and get going?
Yeah, that's always exciting. That's always something to look forward to. Meeting a new set of players. There's a few faces which I know. Obviously, Sammy being one of them from his time at Charlton. So I had a good chat with him before I came here and his thoughts on things, and he gave me positive stuff about the club and everything that's going on and the manager. So that really helped me out with my decision.
And finally, Terell, what would be your message to the fans ahead of 2024-25?
Wow. Come in numbers, as I saw when when I came here as an away team when the takeover happened, and I really had a good atmosphere around the place. Bring a good atmosphere. And get behind the boys, get behind the lads at all times. That's probably my main message. Yeah.
Thanks for your time.